Hello again, welcome back. Now let's move to the figure 29 of ArchiMetal case study. This one and the next one we are going to model two business process cooperation. The cooperation means these are the business process. We have the events in the beginning and the end that will cross the map with application with the roles and also with the information. So let's do this. So since we already have a lot of the similar views in ArchiMetal, the models, let's do this quickly to see. And also you can try to follow my paces. Let's see how the fluent is you already or the familiar you are with the Archi tool. So let's open our model file. So create our duplication. So we have the last one finished on the figure 29. So let's rename this. Converting order to contract. Let's make this shorter, but it's already long enough. Whenever you did the new modeling, try to check it from the repository. So I will do this quick. First is the beginning and end. We have the business events. Let's go to here. So events, whether we have this new order received? No. If we know, then I create one. Do we have the contract in place? No. That is here, so we put that in the beginning, put this in the end. So that is my hobby. Is I will check on the diagram, or because now is we are duplicating diagram. But if you are designing something, it's also in your mind. You try to think about the type of each of the notation you will use. So if you have, for example, I want to use the events, business events as the beginning and the end. So you must have one start, one end. So at that time, you can create two at the same time. Then we are start to examine the business process. So enter order. So do we have this process? Let's just double check. So no. And do we have the second one? So plan order, develop approved order, no. And accept proposal. Accept the proposal, we have this one. So that is on in the develop the contract. So we have this one, but we don't have this one. Evaluate customer credit. That I remember we have that similar things. Evaluate credit risk. So that's not the same as the customer credit, but I will use this one because that gave the similar the context. So accept the proposal, but we don't have this develop the approved proposal. Let's see, double check again. Within the proposal, we only have this one. So let's see. So converting order to the, so open this here. I create a folder for those. Converting order. No need this ing, convert order to contract. Then we will have something new. So enter our order. Evaluate customer credit. We reuse that, and we create another one. It's a plan order. Then we have a developer approved. And approved. So we have these 3. So let's drag that. We should have for enter order. Then place order. So place order, actually we have some the sub. So let's create a level 3. So within the place order, we have several part is design, price. So we use some very generic name, but let's keep using this as this case study we use. But normally, so we should try to prevent those is too generic. So let's make that smaller, because we will put that inside. So price and the schedule. So then we have the flow between those design to price, and also schedule also contribute to price, and we put that inside. So by default is the composition we accept. So we can save some space. And then also here is one more. This one, so you can see here. So design also flow to schedule. So that is the complete for here. And let's use this the junction because if we keep that in the this field 1, that means AND. So let's. But I have the other video I mentioned that before to you is I try to prevent using junctions because junction gave some difficult about the relationship. But for now, let's just make the same to this case study. So now we have many the trigger. So from the junction we have the trigger, and from here we trigger to another junction, and this one is go to the developed here. So as long as you know the sequence, just try to keep working on that, and then they finish down here. So then all the trigger part is we are putting here. Let's make that the better link. So I think it's we have done for the process part. So let's not go to make that too the beautiful. So here, but we focus on is making the diagram. So we have the application, business process layer, business events. Now we know is we have a numbers of those the rows. So sales representation, representative row. Do you have any business row before? No, I think it's we can start to create a row. So starting from the sales representative, and we have the credit specialist, manufacturing engineer, and then we have the aggregated row. Let's make this customer representative first. So drag these 4 because these 4 are unique rows. So sales is representative is assigned to the enter the order, and we will assign the credit specialist to the evaluate the credit risk, and then the manufacturing engineer is assigned to here. Instead of overlap, the link is I try to put that close to what you want to the link, and the customer representative is accept the proposal. Let's make that in the right mode. So because we have several rows, we'll be putting together as the collaboration. Account manager. Those are internal rows. So account proposal is 4. We are putting that sales manager, proposal specialist, and then we are putting here. Then we create our use similar like this application collaboration. Now is we create our the business collaboration. Let's call those internal. Give a name. Internal teams. Without a name, you will create some the misleading the components. So try not to keep something with no name. So then we can jointly assign these the collaborating group team groups to develop approve the proposal. You can also assign each of these to this process step, but that collaboration will give you some more meanings. So I like this way. So then we have the ERP and the CRM. So let's see the application components from here. We should have the ERP system, application, CRM system. Oh, sorry, not use the application components. We should try to use the service. So do we have the ERP service? Let's see. So ERP. We only have the application, the components, not the application service. Let's create here application service ERP. So we have that here and here. So enter order served by the CRM system, and the ERP system will serve the order placing. And also ERP system is served on CRM system. So that is the quick way is we did on this view. So it looks like it's quite complex, but if we you model those layer by layer, is not too much the complicated. So see you in the next view. Is a little simpler. Another process cooperation. Talk then. Bye for now.